Good morning, students. So let us understand Diffie-Hellman key exchange protocol. So Diffie-Hellman key exchange protocol, basically it is an key asymmetric algorithm or asymmetric key algorithm which is used for public key cryptography. It was created to address the issue of secure encrypted keys from being attacked over the internet while the transmission was taking place. So we can see here in the diagram A and B are the two parties basically, and here the secret keys will not be sent from one end to another end, whereas they will be sharing the common secret. First they will be generating the common secret, then they will be keeping them, generating and keeping them, they will be using them basically. Okay, so students, assume both A and B know the base value G and modulus P, okay, in advance. So students, A, it will choose a random integer A, it will choose one random integer A, and see to it that the value of this A is between 1 to P minus 1. So using this value A, small a, that is nothing but random integer, it computes the partial key. So it uses the partial key using the formula G to the power A mod P, as you can see in the diagram. Once it calculates this, okay, which is nothing but the partial key creation, and it will send it to B. Once this operation is over, B, it also chooses a random integer B, and this value also should be between 1 to P minus 1, and it computes the partial key. So B computes the partial key using the formula G to the power B mod P, and it sends to A. So once B receives A's message, what message, which is nothing but its partial key, B computes the shared secret. Okay, so how does B computes the shared secret? By the formula as you can see in the diagram, G to the power AB mod P. Okay, so that is what, see, so you can see in the mouse pointer. So here you can see we are computing G to the power B mod P, which is nothing but the partial key, okay, to the power A. So when we do this, we calculate G to the power AB mod B. Okay, similarly, once B receives A's partial key, it also creates the shared secret using the formula G to the power A mod P to the power B. Okay, so we can see it's the same formula on the both sides, so hence they will be getting the common secret key. So let us understand this whole with an example problem. So the problem will be asked in this way. So students, compute Diffie-Hellman partial keys and secret keys. Okay, so initially, as we have understood, initially the partial key will be created, then the secret key will be created. In the first two steps, partial keys will be created from both ends, then the secret key will be created from both ends. So as we all know, A is the random number which is created by the party A, and B is the random number which is created by the party B. Similarly, we get the value of base G, which is nothing but 2, okay, which will be helpful for calculating the partial key. Similarly, P is given, which is 131. So A computes the partial key using the formula G to the power A mod P. Okay, so we get the partial key as 46. Similarly, B creates its partial key, using its own random number small b, so which is 17 here, so it gets 72. Now A computes the secret key after receiving the B's partial key. Okay, so we know that B's partial key is 72. So using it, that, okay, to the power A, that is nothing but its random number 24, it creates the shared secret, which is 13. Similarly, B also computes the shared key. Okay, so it also uses the formula G to the power A mod B to the power B. So B is nothing but its small b, which is nothing but it's a random number. So finally we get the answer 13, and we can observe in this way the shared key has that secret key has been created, or the shared key has been created, which is 13, which is same. Okay, this is all concept is there in this, students. Thank you.